Good day everybody and welcome to another video. Today we're going to try the Golems Plus add-on and a rare purchase to our world. Now please put your experiments on as you're going to be needing that. We're going to go ahead and we're going to try to find, and here we are. We have our Golems Plus and it looks like both packs are active, general, we do have creative, and we put it on easy. Now we're going to go ahead and we're going to go look around. And check out some of the new golems. Now we do have our regular golem, which is just standard art, but there's a lot more. There's like rock golems, there's diamond golems, there's emerald golems. Now I'm pretty sure they all have their own type of like strengths and stuff like that. Now I don't know if they actually do anything important just yet, because we're gonna have to look at that today and check out see which ones are more stronger than the others. I did want to go try a different type of mod, and I don't know which one it was, but it did have sort of like the same concept of golems and stuff like that. I think they were the mini golems, which was a different pack. I'm not sure. I'll have to go look through my videos to see if I can find that one. Because it was actually kind of coincides with this one. This one is where it's just a regular golem, but it has like the same kind of concept and stuff like that. Now, where am I? Oh. That's basically if I was like bend it into it like this. What's that? I curl out and I had to turn around like, oh. And many know, like these guys face north all the time, so that's north. Sweet. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna jump right into this. We got some sheep, we got some we're not like anywhere with like a lot of stuff that we have to do some clearing or anything. So we're gonna go in and we're just gonna type in golem, and there we go. Now, as you can see, we can see there's a whole bunch of different varieties. But now we do have the magma, we have the lapis, we have the end stone, golden, emerald, oak, bedrock, which probably might be the strongest one. And now, I think they do have a lot of, like you can see right above them, it shows the different health of these golems. So, knowing which ones you want to put in your world will make a big difference for protection. So, we're going to take a look at this guy. Oh, he's pretty cool. Ooh, you snaps. Oh, baby. And though you don't know if he has a nose or anything like that. Oh, he does. It just blends in really well. Okay, what about this lapis? Ooh, blue. Much like my jacket today. The end stone might be actually really cool looking. Oh yeah. Looks like he's decked out in a new jacket. Like these all have their own strengths too, so I think we're gonna maybe build like an arena, and we're gonna put them up against a couple wardens and see what they are. We're just gonna look at them for now. Ooh, look at this magma. Is he gonna start fires? Ooh, ooh, start a fire. Start something. Cheapy. What about this guy? Ooh, oh. Hey, oh, can I have that jacket? Ooh, I gotta have that jacket. Ooh, I'd love to have that jacket in real life, you know what? Yeah. Now, the oak is gonna obviously be like absolutely no health at all, so this guy's gonna be probably one of the first ones to go at this point. So which means he's going to probably be prone to fire and stuff like that. What else we have? We have the bedrock, which I absolutely think is going to dominate all these golems in general. That's pretty cool. What else we have? We have an obsidian version of that one. You look good. And we got our standard iron golem. I said this one has a slight bit more health. So basically reinforced iron that goes into this one. Now we're gonna put these guys away, and we're gonna go and we're going to check out the next set of golems here. Let's see where we're at. Okay, iron. So we're gonna look at the slime, diamond, TNT, ice, netherite, cringe, obsidian, and coal. Not sure if these are going to be any good. Let's look around. Oh, he's fast. Oh, he's really fast. He might live. We don't know. Anyone else think this guy looks really awesome? I think he'd be really expensive to make. Can you imagine you have to get all your stuff? Maybe we're going to try a few ones. We're going to actually just take some stuff, and we're going to try to build these golems as well. See if they're actually are craftable. I want to see this TNT guy. Oh yeah. Do something cool. Do something cool. Come on. Come on. I bet you not until like they're activated by like danger, they're not going to do anything particular because like basically I'm a creative, so like I'm not in any type of danger at all. What about this ice guy? I feel like he's going to melt. Yeah, you're cool. Although like if I'm like looking up at the sky, you almost blend right on in. Yeah. The netherite might also be another good choice. So it's like, say if you're going to need like some hyper protection. I mean, it's the most expensive you could do because you're going to need to do so many nether trips just to get enough to build these guys up. What's this one? Cringe obsidian. Okay, crying. But it says cringe. It's crying obsidian. Okay. I was going, what is cringe obsidian? It's crying obsidian. They just made a mistake in the spelling. Okay. You cool. And then the cool. He'd be relatively easy to make. And they all have like that kind of like moss look to them. Stuff like that. Alright, well, you know what we're going to do? Before we build our arena, let's go and just take this out of our, we're going to go into our stuff, and we are going to get a pumpkin, and we're also going to try to make, now I really want to try to see if these guys are obsidian craftable, or do you need to be actually in the fact that if you're doing this with like survival, can you do this? Let's see. So we're gonna put this down, and how am I putting this down? Don't do it that way. 1, 2. Or was it the other one? Yeah. Okay, makes sense. So regardless, you have to build those, you have to get these guys actually in creative, then go back into a survival situation. Alright, so you cannot craft these without no simple recipe. Alright, that makes sense. I mean, if it was easy like that, then people would just be doing it all the time, pretty much. Alrighty, well, that's been a nice area. We're gonna let these guys go and chill out for a little while. We'll get something new, and then we'll kind of like figure that out. Now we're gonna just take this stuff back up, and we're gonna actually reinforce and make sure that we do. Now, it's most expensive, and I wouldn't be doing this like an actual like survival because it would be like such a waste of time. But I want something that's strong because we're going to be going up against like a warden in that, and I don't want to, yeah. Okay. I'm going to make these 2 layers thick. Alright. Just quickly build up. It's just because netherite has a very strong like blast radius, so like in the event like the golems don't really go up against them really well, like nothing's going to be coming back out and stuff like that. So I'm just making sure. And we're going to just make a little bit of a weird one here. Alright. I don't know why it keeps doing that. Alright. Alright. I know I could have easily used bedrock or something like that, as I am in creative and everything, but I'm just using this as a fair decent kind of like barrier. This should be big enough. Alright. Nothing to go out. I don't care about the rest. Wow, that's so pretty. Yeah, because it is going to be night, let's just do this. We're going to sit off and we're going to just land, get some sleep. We'll go set up our stuff. Alright. We got a weird arena, but we got an arena. Alright. Now let's start our stuff. We're going to throw in all our golems into this arena. And we're going to make sure that they are all spawned in. Now, I should maybe spawn 2 of each. I know a lot of these guys are going to be like the first to go. Alright. This. For the sake of this one, let's just go with the snow golem too. Now these guys are probably not going to do anything because they're going to die fast. Alright. I think that's a fair even round. We got all these guys here. Alright. Let's put this stuff away and then we're going to start this whole thing. Now what we should do, for the sake of this whole thing, before we also do that, and we're going to make sure we get our ordering. Okay. In case it just happens to turn. I guess I started early. How was it? Okay, they took it down. Okay. I was supposed to start that early, but you know, it's a good little start. It was kind of cool to see that not all of them took action right away. Now it's actually pretty interesting of a little experiment. So one was probably going to take about approximately 20 hits before he died. So that just shows that though these guys are not, now the TNT gun is something I want to see if they're actually going to do. Alright, on your mark, we're going to spawn about 2 and then we're going to work our way up to, let's say about 10 and see what happens. Number 2. Please do cruise yourself. Oh, it does explode! So the one golem does explode. It is part of its nature. Alright, guys. Everybody up. Alright. We'll let these guys get up the raft here. And just prove me one thing. I guess I'll put 2 more. This guy's trapped in the corner, so these guys are definitely not going to... Okay, the slime ones don't last long. Oh, we're going to smaller ones. Oh, that is weird. That is cool. Oh, there goes the other one. Oh, that is cool. Okay, so you can see which ones are more strong. Look at this! Look at the golem! It's smaller. Oh my goodness. Okay, that's just hilarious. It's even faster now. That's actually funny. Oh, that's funny. Okay, dude, come on up. You too, little golem. So each of them have a very unique ability. So that's one of the few things I think would make, when you're choosing a type of golem, I guess, if you were to use this as a mod pack, something with more of a durability. But there's a few of them I noticed to have like the very unique kind of like ability to kind of like blend in, or they do have an ability to, you know, explode, like much like the one actually did, right? Okay, well, we kind of got a bit of a... I know, I'm kind of like building up. I should have actually done this in the very beginning. Now, I'm going to probably respawn in a few of these guys. I just want to kind of like restructurize this floor. We'll put these other guys back in. Find out which ones we did have that are everything. But we know for a fact these guys here, the magma, and ow, I survived. Okay, all right. Like if you ever needed like something, like these guys would probably be the thing. You really have to be careful with which ones you would want for a protection. You might. And the thing about that is, I think a lot of the different ones. Wait a minute. Oh, I didn't realize that the obsidian one died. Oh, I didn't notice that. Oh, that is weird. Okay, so he has not the best durability at all. I didn't notice that. Okay, well, you know what we gotta do? We're gonna have to go to our settings. I don't like how that's set up, by the way. And we're gonna go over here and we're gonna find our cheats, because I need to set that base of the floor. Okay, there's our cheat, sorry. And we're going to set this floor so that, you know, nothing like that's going to happen again. We're going to set many of these golems and everything else. Now, the TNT golem is actually really, really cool. And as far as I can tell, it's the slime one as well, because look at this. Look at this little guy like running around like, yeah. Oh, and another thing we're also going to need is our coordinates because we don't know what the coordinates are right now. Okay, where is it? Okay. There we go. That helps. Now we're going to go over here. Alright. 191, 111. That's better. Oh, it's not set, it's fill. L-O-O-C-K. Okay. It's not set, it's fill. Okay. Let's try that again. Okay, actually, you know what? We're going to keep that chords again. Anyway, I'll just go here and do this here. 155.83. 155.83. All right. You can't do netherite? And yeah. Actually, you know what? I gotta say. Just when the light's not showing up, that's all. Come on. Alright, there we go. 190, 110. That's what it was. I forgot something. There we go. Oops. A little bit high. lot of these guys are stuck. All right. Even a sheep stuck? That's my first. This guy's like completely stuck. Dude, like, come out. Okay, these guys are all stuck. Alright. Figure this guy out. There, you get out. Do something. Okay, well, you know what? I'm not gonna worry about it. Alright. We're gonna have to let these guys go because I don't know. They're not moving. I'm not gonna worry. Now we're going to set up a few of these other ones like we said. Alright. Actually, I want a few of these guys around. There's a reason I wanted to see just how well it go if you had a few of these guys like lying around, right? Alright. Oh, what the heck. I'm just gonna spam it. Alright. Shall we let the chaos begin? That was instant. Yeah, the damage is instant. That's just changing now. Look at all the goodies on the ground now. That's actually TNT. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4. These are one of them are made out of other materials, so like they can keep them That's a bit of a fight. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Alright. 1, 2, 'Cause it looks like there's some gap holes here. Looks like there is a little bit of like some gapping from like the battle and stuff like that. Unfortunate, but we can always fix that. Alright. Well, you know what? I'm gonna let him do his thing, because he's doing a good job. He's actually cleaning up on the outside. Let's go to bed for a second here so we get a little bit more light. Alright. Alright. Thank you. So, nothing it would have the chance if you use these guys to, you know, everything. You still in there? Okay. So, yeah. We should spawn a few more of these guys. As ones I think they would be kind of like not too bad. Alright. We are now 1, 2. These bells are getting big, aren't they? 99. Okay, how many we got left? How many golems do we have left anyway? One mini one. Then everything else. Okay. Okay, you know. There we go. Alright, we got one guy out. Alright, let's get this guy out. Get your butt out. Come on. Bring it out. Alright. Anybody else stuck before we do 8? Well, 3 against 8. We know these guys have a very high durability. I had a feeling it was going to be the bedrock ones because they don't have very much things that they can do. You would need approximately what 4,000 TNT to even cut through bedrock. And what do worms go through? Like what, 300 if that? So you would have to do that. Okay. 1, Alright. We said 10. We're aiming for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2. Oh yeah, you can hear that. Yeah, okay, it must be underneath here. Alright. For the finale. 1, 2, 3, 4. exploded because he's not using it anymore. Oh, these guys are so cool. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the champions of this video, the Bedrock Golem. I mean, honestly, they're the best protection. Right now, they sense a lot of stuff. So we're going to let these guys go out and go finish up some outside duties. 2 shots, not even that. And he's like, yeah, she's annoying. And it's absolutely going to do nothing. Look at this. But much like the other golems, they still ignore creepers, which is still pretty cool. And then, of course, we got some diamonds. Them right now. And it's a good way to get some free loot, too. Oh, that was a really cool video. Honestly. I know we kind of didn't get out. Now, let's go to sleep for just a second. Yeah, they knocked my bed away. Oh, well, I mean, makes sense, right? We're just going to put these guys away. Yeah, so we're going to set up the bed for a sec. And then we're going to close off with some last comments about this whole entire mod. Alright. Get rid of me. Alright. Alright, so we're back to date here. So, in a setting, I would say, you know, this would be a really cool mod if you're looking to protect your base and you need something strong in a survival situation. Now, you cannot make them. I actually proved that. I tried to make these golems and stuff like that. Even if I were to even just say for the sake of it, let's say we were going to get the bedrock because the bedrock seems to be like really critically insane. We're going to get the pumpkins. And we're gonna actually just like double check that, you know, you cannot craft these guys because like it would be cool if there was a recipe. There are ones that you can, but not in any case for this one, I don't think. What about this? Can you do that? No. That one? No. So it just proves you cannot make them besides a regular iron golem, which is pretty standard. That yes, you could still do your regular golem just like this. I think it's this one? Yes. There we go. These guys, yeah, these are the only ones that you could craft in this game, like for this particular mod and stuff like that. These extra golems, no. Maybe there might be mods out there where you can craft them. Unfortunately, not with this one. This one's the Golem Plus. And it was actually a really cool showcase. I haven't done something like this in such a long time. That's what I was saying before. But it also gave me one thing. What is this? Oh, okay. What's the witch? The TNT Golem was quite cool. I would say he'd be good if you were doing some mining and you know there's going to be mobs anyway. You could set up a few of these guys if you're in creative, or if you have a couple spawn eggs in back in survival or something like that. You could actually do some very quick mining as long as like they're going to naturally explode. I don't know if you could actually light them. That was the only other thing. Let's see. This is a TNT one. Okay, I want to see something. Because could you use them like in... So say if you have this guy, can you light him? No. Okay, so he's only triggered by mobs. Okay, that's good to know. So even though he's cool, he does explode, whatever, whatnot. You cannot personally light him. What if like he walked into a fire? That fire was floating. So that way. Or is he just gonna die? Just gonna die. Okay. Alright. Well, I proved a few theories on this particular mod. Really cool. We got to see the mob arena. We actually got to see just which ones were stronger, how long a lot of them lasted. The crying obsidian, crying obsidian was actually pretty strong. The obsidian was a different story. They wasn't very strong at all. Same with some of the other ones. I think one of the first ones to go was the wood though, and the ice, because they're not very strong. They're just basically materials that you can find inside your world. So it proves that if you have a good strong mob, or you want some really good protection, get these guys, because they don't have really any breaking point. And if anything, he's showing absolutely little wear from all the battles. Probably, if anything, he could be, I don't know if you can repair these guys actually. Can you repair them? No. Okay, that's another thing too. Alright, so I mean, if you wanted them, just understand, super strong, whatever. But if something happens, I'm just saying, they do break. You cannot repair them. You just gotta go back into creative, get another rig, respawn them and stuff like that. Anyway, this was actually pretty fun, pretty cool, and yeah, we're gonna let these guys finish up this world. You know, probably I might just make a home or something. I don't know. I'll figure that out. And this has been Mobs Plus Plus. This is B signing out. Cheers.